Can't leave them in there.
No, we have to save them.
Yes, a past Miss Yui. I really wonder what
今は
happened
シノゴ
to
の言ってる場合じゃない。逃げるぞ。
Yes, we definitely have to run because there's creepy ghosts behind us.
Yeah,
But there's now 2 ghosts, right?
Yes, there are 2 ghosts. We so far have been lucky to avoid them.
Yes, after a couple of bad endings.
Yes.
Yes. Waiting for the garble. Yes, Tsukasa was still holding on to me tightly after coming to my rescue. He took off down the hall, back into the heart of the school with me and Tao.
ちくしょう。なんだよさっきのは。俺は夢でも見てるのか。
Nope. Nope, you're not just dreaming. Yes, garble, garble, garble. He practically spit these words as he continued running.
Yeah, I would.
どうして
Yes.
ここに司くんが
Because he's your knight in shining armor.
Yeah, but why is he there?
Yeah, I don't know. I tried to match his gait, and once we were a bit more in sync, I looked up at his face. Maybe he's also a ghost.
Ooh, that would be scary.
He was fast. After he'd reached the end of the hall, he suddenly veered into the last classroom before the stairwell, pulling me in with him.
The last classroom before school. Isn't this the same one?
シシド、お前
I don't know.
怪我はないか。
They all look alike.
Yeah. So are
大
we
丈夫
okay? We are.
私は
We just fell out of the window, but we're fine.
もう一人で歩けるから
ああ、悪い。
Aw, he's adorable.
He's just trying to help you.
He's like Yoshiki, but
No, much you done.
a bit. Yeah, maybe like a crossover. I moved away from Tsukasa and almost immediately spilled onto the ground like a hose of cards.
Oh.
おい、大丈夫じゃないじゃん。
Well, she almost got like broken arms and dropped to death and all that stuff.
Yeah.
そうだけど
Live stream.
でも
Hello.
すぐに
Welcome back. Hello, good to have you.
無理すんなよ。
She needs something. Maybe not. But... Oh, excuse me. Tsukasa grabbed my arm to help me up. Unfortunately, it was the arm Yoshi had been twisting. Oh, poor girl. Very poor. Such
と、
a-
悪い。やっぱり腕、怪我してるのか。
Yeah, this crazy ghost lady
よ
grabbed
く
it.
わか
And
ん
it
ない
hurt.
でもすっごく痛いよ焼けるみたい
Oh, yeah.
Ghost grab.
I draped my other hand over the sore spot, where I assumed there was probably one hell of a bruise. I started rubbing gently, but it didn't help at all.
そうか。じゃあ、保健室ですぐに手当てした方がいい
No.
な。
No,
We don't like
No.
the nurse's office very much.
nurses' offices are
で
bad
も
news in
そ
this
したら
game.
また
あいつが来るって。
Why don't you just get out of the school? Just a tiny suggestion. Yes. Smart boy.
うん
Well, last time we had a lot of choices, so
Yeah.
just thinking about
We have
going back.
lots of choices.
Yeah, like 6. Just thinking about going back out there and facing Yoshi made me shudder. I couldn't believe he was even entertaining the idea.
Oh, he's looking out for you.
Yes, he's adorable.
心配すんな。もし仮にあいつが来ても、俺が絶対お前を守ってやるから。
Yeah, he's gonna die.
司くん
Oh. He's so brave. I like him. He's cool.
What is the thing he has on his pocket? It's like a school uniform brand tag thing?
I don't know, is it ribbon? Something like, but it has like a pin on there, safety pin?
Yes.
I don't know. But Tsukasa's gentle reassurance actually made me forget the pain in my arm for a moment. I had to stop myself from blushing, or try to, at any rate. While
怪我
wondering
は
what
一
the
刻
pain
も
in his
早く
jacket
手当てした
means.
方がいいって。
Probably like some
ま
sort
あ
of
どうせ
holiday
先生
monitor
なんか
pin
い
or
ないだ
something.
ろうけど、
Maybe.
応急手当くらいなら俺にだってできる。
Duh. Yes, but you can also apply first aid here.
Yeah, or home, or well, not in
Yoshi.
school.
Tomorrow.
行くぞ。
No, don't. Okay, please give us a choice here.
Let's go!
No.
That's the choice, apparently.
No! Tsukasa offered me his hand.
You fool!
And I graciously took it, squeezing it tightly as he led me back into the hall.
司くんの手あったかい。
Yeah, it's really warm. So he's not a ghost then.
Maybe.
Despite the fact that nothing had really changed, I was still in just as much danger as I had been. The paralyzing fear I'd been feeling was gone. Well, you've got a companion now, so that helps.
Yep.
If it were just me, I would have never been able to do this. I would have frozen up. But with Tsukasa leading the way, I felt like I could do anything. No.
Even one
シ
little
シド
hallway.
少し走るけど大丈夫か？
Yes. No, but yes. Oh, what are you multitasking? Somebody saying they're multitasking.
Ooh.
Good luck with multitasking. With my blessing. Multitasking. Tsukasa upped his pace significantly.
もうあいつが出てきませんように。
Yeah, she's gonna show up.
Of course she's gonna show up. You're running.
Yeah, this game isn't called Living Party. I prayed silently for a smooth sailing as I followed Tsukasa's lead.
You better pray silently for fast running.
Yes,
このまま
you should
司
cast your
くんと
spell
一緒
so
にい
you
ら
will
れ
have
れ
a
ば
+2 on
安
running.
心。
I gently squeezed his hand again, as if to reassure myself that he was there still with me.
Yeah, he's still with you.
Yep, luckily, he's not in your brain. I was starting to think maybe Yoshi was gone. Maybe we thwarted her, but of course, just as I was thinking that, she made her presence known again. Whizga.
What kind of sound is that?
Oh, Yoshi's also scared.
出てこい！
No, what? Why would you shout out? Tsukasa, you just went from being a smart guy to a slightly less smart guy. He's a little bit foolish. Just a tiny. An unearthly voice sounded again through the dark corridor. I immediately drew myself into Tsukasa's back. What?
もっと連れてこい。
Bring me more. Guess that's what she said in previous games. Well,
Yep. Ah!
lady, they used Photoshop blur on you too much. Over Tsukasa's shoulder, I saw the same shadowy-like spirit from before.
You don't look so good.
No, it must have been waiting here to ambush us. Over Tsukasa. She's probably saying eep. No,
Sort of like
ear.
大丈夫！落ち着け！
Okay, Tsukasa, you're a badass. But the ghost was moaning and wavering before us. We'd never be able to get past it.
Yes, you can.
私
Just
の
run.
ために何でもしてくれる。
You'll do anything for me. Sachiko. Sorry, I have this thing.
おい、シシド。
Really? Nah, Shishigo.
俺があいつを引きつけるから、その隙に走って逃げろ。
Of course you are.
Honey, that's not a smart idea.
Well, this is what happened to Tsukasa.
Because it's awesome. Oh my gosh, maybe we're gonna find him in the school as well. Aw.
俺には秘密兵器があるのさ。
The thing on his pocket.
Yes.
俺のばあさんからもらった形見のお守り。さっきあいつにこれを向けたら少し割りやがった。
I wonder if he's lying.
形見のお守り？
Yeah.
でも司くんやっぱり危険。
Yep. Well, he got here anyway, so.
Yeah.
Why did he get here?
I don't
俺
know. Still don't know
ま
that.
あ
I'll be fine. It's just a ghost. I mean, it's the worst that can happen.
I like this character.
Yeah. See, he's a bit of a crossover between Yoshiki and
待ちなさい。
Stay where you are. Okay, as long as you
No.
also stay where you are. We really didn't have time to be arguing. It was closing in fast. Was it? And
guess
as it
it is.
did, yes, as it did, I noticed the spirit's figure had become more defined. She was a tall young woman with her head turned sideways at a 90-degree
No, I
angle.
hate that so much. I hate that.
I can't do that.
No, because then your neck would be broken.
Yeah, but you can simulate it, right? Without like the breaking of the neck.
No,
Maybe
your
with
neck
mirrors.
doesn't go down.
Luckily, actually. The tale of Yoshi suggests he fell down a flight of stairs, so a broken neck would certainly fit.
No, it wouldn't.
早く走れ。
Yawn. In this anime I'm watching, there's also a lot of broken necks. It's nasty.
Yeah.
So I
There's
dislike
certain-
the eye thing, and you dislike the broken neck thing. He gave my back a shove to get me started, and with no time to object, I fell to the floor on my face. I mean, I unconsciously obliged.
Yeah, right.
You rolled a 1. Tsukasa ran too, darting ahead of me with it for a few short moments.
おい化け物、こっちだ。
Bakemono. I think that means monster.
待ちなさい。
No! You suck! Go away! Go, Tsukasa! Tsukasa! Yep. Tsukasa ran as close as he could possibly go to get Yoshi's attention, then turned tail and began sprinting off in the opposite direction.
こっちだぞ、化け物。
Yeah, but the other lady is still there. He's going to run right into the other lady, isn't he? Amazingly, it worked. The spirit began chasing Tsukasa, leaving me completely unobstructed.
どうしよう。私このまま一人逃げてもいいの？
Choice?
No,
I was torn. On the one hand, I knew this was my best chance, but I couldn't help worrying about what would happen to Tsukasa if his charm failed. I stopped for a moment and glanced over my shoulder. He was still running, and the shadowy figure was still in hot pursuit.
司くん、お守り出して。危ないよ。
He doesn't have a charm.
He probably doesn't have a charm.
いいから行けって。お前が逃げ切ったのを確認したら俺も逃げるからさ。
Yeah, you promised.
On the other hand, if we are going to go after him, we're probably going to get him killed. I think if we would trust him, that would be the anime thing to do? Maybe. Could be. I still can't believe I fell for it. Oh. But this was right about when I realized the truth. Tsukasa had no protective charm. He just made that up so I wouldn't object too strongly to him serving up as a decoy while I got away. We called it!
やっぱりダメ。
Wait, so otherwise you will both die. You can't do anything. I stopped in my tracks and shouted out at the top of my lungs.
待ちなさい、ヨシエ先生。
Yes. I wasn't sure exactly what I was getting myself into, but I had to do something, and calling the spirit's name definitely seemed to have an effect. Of course.
あなたの名前知っているわよ。
おい、獅子だ。
Shishido. No. Or, hey. Shishido Oi. It's like Shishido Oi. Oh. That's not. Okay. Sure. What are you doing? All at once, the black figure was facing me. Though I never saw her turn around, she was flying toward me now, ignoring Tsukasa. Uh-oh. That's adorable. Sutra? Is that like a mantra? I repeated this like a sutra and stuck one hand into my pocket, grasping tightly onto the one and only item spare there.
お前は私を知っているのか。
Yes, yep, you.
私には本当にお守りがある。
Unlike him, I have a real protective charm. Stubborn! Tsukasa's care, his effort, his beliefs, they were all packed into this pencil. And when you get right down to it, that's what a charm is, right?
Maybe?
Charm is whatever you believe it to be, honey. I squeezed the numb little thing in my pocket, mentally preparing myself for the confrontation ahead. The confrontation I'd impulsively initiated.
獅子だ。逃げ
Show
ろ。
who's boss.
Yes.
You can do it.
逃げない。私は逃げないわ。
I don't know. I mean, it would be a sensei against a sensei, right? Maybe. I absolutely.
神様、どうかお願い。助けて。
I closed my eyes, lifted my hand to my pocket, and brandished Tsukasa's pencil intently. The gauntlet had been thrown. I was putting a lot of faith into this, and I really, really hoped I hadn't made a mistake in doing so.
私は獅子のゆい。この学校で先生を目指しているわ。
Sympathy? I opened my eyes to find that the shadowy spirit, Yoshi, had stopped dead in her tracks. Get it?
Dead. Haha. That's adorable.
Did it work? Was Tsukasa's pencil keeping this vengeful soul at bay? I would
私
sure
の
hope
代
so.
わりは
I hate that! Why do you
い
do
らな
that?
い。死ね。
Suddenly, I was whisked off my feet and slammed against the ceiling. Whoa!
That is powerful.
She has a spirit that can do that? She has pretty high stats. Small ghost. Just say you don't want to replace her. I could see him down below. He was staring up at me and desperately leaping. He was trying to catch me, I suppose, even though he knew he'd never reach.
司くん。
It's like, I don't know what's in English, system? Ceiling? Like the one with the locks that you can press in? The one with the thingies. Ah, well, if
Anything.
yes. I called out to him, over and over again in my mind. If he could get away, if he could survive this ordeal, then it would all have been worth it.
What do you think he was thinking?
Yoshi was drawing near, and I was helplessly pinned to the ceiling. I had no chance at all. There was no doubt in my mind that my life was over. Yeah, but you're like in the other game as well, so no. I clung to the relief I felt at Tsukasa's safety, It was the only thing keeping me from losing my faith entirely. Then, all at once, the situation took a complete 180. It was like a miracle.
篠崎よしえそこまでにせい
It's the old woman.
Yes.
I read that in the name tag.
Yes. You were right. Before I had any idea what was happening, I found myself bathed in a gentle light.
Gentle light. It's quite a bright light.
So you think the old woman is a Shinozaki as well?
Maybe.
Yoshi-man.
Yoshi-man.
Yoshi-man!
せめてこれ以上
Just like Super
邪
Mario
術
Man.
が拡大せぬこと
Huh?
I have no clue.
It was the old woman who had collapsed in front of my house. She was standing down below me, enveloped in a warm glow.
She's protecting you.
Whoa, that's a very manly scream you have there, lady. Which is fine, but unexpected. The black shadow lunged towards her. Then there was a horrific noise, and the old woman was gone.
I actually heard a growling sound.
Uh-oh. Somebody's going to fall down.
シシド
Gotcha.
Home run!
Yep, thank you.
And just like that, I fell to the ground.
Wow.
Uh-oh. 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 So I don't know if you can still hear me, but our video card or driver froze and was reset. You're probably maybe still hearing us. But it recovered.
Yeah, the stream should still be running.
So let's entertain you with some jokes. I'm not good at jokes. 3 guys walking. Book. That's okay. Whatever Yoshi had done to me, the old woman must have nullified it.
This is new, right?
Yep. Phew. Our game is not correct. That must have been why she came to me this morning, and why she had come again now. I felt like I was going to faint. Daw. But Tsukasa then something? Oh, Tsukasa ran to my side and gently scooped me off the ground into his arms.
No.
Yoshi's spirit was gone. She'd vanished, along with the light. Around us now the only sound was the pitter-patter of raindrops on the school roof. I loved that sound.
おいシシドシシド
つかさ
Wait, but the old woman also tried to haunt us, right?
I think she did, or she didn't. I don't know.
I'd suffered quite a bump on the head from my fall, and was decidedly disoriented, but I still had enough sense to put my arms around Tsukasa's neck. Yes, good girl, Shishido.
バカ逃げろって言ったのに
Hey, it worked.
ごめんでも
I'm sorry, but... Oh, I wanted to protect you. I couldn't bear the thought of losing you, is what I wanted to say.
What did you say?
Dig butt. But instead, I just passed out in his arms. Shishido! Oi! Shishido!